Welcome back, everybody, to the Detroit Lions franchise here on Madden 20. As today, our Lions are one win away from making the Super Bowl. I cannot believe those words are coming out of my mouth. Today, we're going to be playing the Carolina Panthers. Last episode, we did defeat the Dallas Cowboys in the divisional round. And, to put this season lightly, I think 16-0 is a little bit lucky. Most of these games have been very close. The Dallas game was close. We won 27-17, but I do think the game was a little bit closer than the score suggested. It was pretty close throughout, but we were able to score some points late to help us get the win. Tez Lawson did not have his best game. He did throw 2 picks. One of them was not his fault at all, and the other one was maybe the worst pass I've ever seen from him. The run game never really got going. Kerryon Johnson with under 3 yards a carry. The run game never really got going, and we sort of had to depend on the passing game a little bit more. The pass rushing was very solid. Our linebackers, Jared Davis, Mike Renwick, and Shaquem Griffin were all outstanding. So was Chidobe Awuzie. We did play the Panthers earlier in the season. We won by 10. This was the game directly after the bye week, and this was the last game of Kerryon Johnson's injury, so Miles Sanders was leading the way at that running back position. And this is one of those games that we won quite often this season. What I mean by that is a close game throughout where we play well in the fourth quarter and able to sneak away with a victory. I think this Lions team played like a 12-4 squad, but we won more close games than we should have. That's why we were 16-0. Looking at the Panthers roster, they're pretty much the same. The top player they've added is tight end Eric Ebron, which, as a Lions fan, that makes me chuckle. Considering the best player they've added is Ebron, I don't know how they got here. I guess since the conference is extremely weak, only 2 double-digit win teams, with one of them obviously being us. The Panthers still have guys like Cam Newton leading the charge. They still have Luke Kuechly, Ron Rivera, so that old regime is still there. Winner of this game will take on either the 6-seeded Kansas City Chiefs or the, 2-seeded Houston Texans in Super Bowl 57. So without further ado, let's get this show on the road. The NFC Championship is here, and the Detroit Lions will try to make their first Super Bowl in franchise history, and they're going to be taking on the Carolina Panthers, a team who's been close to a Super Bowl championship in the past. They made Super Bowl 50 7 years ago with guys like Cam Newton, Ron Rivera, and the crew. However, they lost to the Denver Broncos, led by a big game, of course, from Von Miller. Prayers up to him in real life. Anyway, this Lions team is heavy favorites. They were 16-0. The Panthers finished 9-7. This is a game that the Panthers probably shouldn't be in. But as I said, because of this weak conference, they do get this opportunity to potentially make the big game. Here's a look at the bracket. Of course, only 4 teams left. The Lions, Panthers, Chiefs, and Texans. The Texans and Lions have never made a Super Bowl. The Chiefs are the only team in that group who has won one. And their last Super Bowl championship was over 50 years ago, which is quite cool. Someone's about to get a ring for the first time in a while. So here's Cam Newton leading the Panther offense. He's putting up really good numbers this season. 35 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Not the Cam Newton in real life, I'll tell you that. Newton on 3rd and 3. His pass is broken up. Nice deflection from Chidobe Awuzie. Eric Ebron, the intended target. So now Detroit would get the football from the 45. Lawson going to hand it off for the big fella. Zach Zenner going to lose 2, courteous of Kuechly. The Lions really put an emphasis of a run game early. Kerryon Johnson was playing well to start this one off. Zach Zenner's first carry, however, was not as successful. 2nd and 12. Here's Lawson dropping back to pass it. He's going to connect with Kenny Golladay. As my good friend Kaz would say, Gappy Galladays. That's a first down for Detroit, gain of 21. Now from the 36, 2nd down, handoff for Kerryon Johnson. Going to try to run past some defenders, and that's a powerful run. Gaining 12, most backs would have only gained like 5 or 6 there. Very nice run for Johnson. Now 3rd and 10. Lawson, he will look to throw it. Going to try to get it to someone open, scrambling away. Now he's scrambling like eggs on a frying pan, and we'll have to throw it away. Brian Burns is there with the pressure, the 4th-year edge rusher out of the University of Florida State. So here it comes out, Prate the Great, Matt Prater, to make a 41-yard field goal. It is good, and the Lions are on the board. They will take a 3-0 lead. So here comes out the Carolina offense, 3rd and 2, screen pass for DJ Moore, and he does not get it. Shaquem Griffin getting mean with it. One hand, don't care. Lions get the ball back from the 15. Handoff for Kerryon. He has the hole. And a nice, powerful run once again from Johnson, gaining 16. Last week, he only had 59 yards on 22 carries, playing a lot better in this one. 2nd and 1 now. Here's Lawson scrambling like he's laid on a date under a ton of pressure from Burns. But somehow, Lawrence Parnell comes with that. That was a bad pass. The defender should have made a play on that ball. But instead, Parnell was able to instead. Now from the 20, Tez in the zone. Going to get it over to his tight end, T.J. Hawkinson, who gets 18, bringing it to the 2, and the Lions are close to the end zone. 1st and goal at the 2. Can Detroit punch it in? Handoff for Kerryon, and he is swarmed at the backfield. Loses 2 on the play. Now 3rd and goal from about the 6 after another 2-yard loss. The Panthers' red zone defense looking good as the pass is almost caught by Smith-Schuster, but Luke Kuechly pops the ball out late, and that'll force the field goal unit to come out once again. This one from 23 yards out. Prater would make it, and Detroit will make it a 6-0 lead. Carolina has it back now. Their offense has not really gotten off to a groove so far, as Cam Newton, nice pass to DJ Moore, the former Maryland Terrapin, with a gain of 17. Now a 2nd and 9 from the 46. Here's Cam the man, former Heisman Trophy winner, over to Eric Ebron. Short pass. I'm surprised Ebron didn't drop that pass, to be honest. And Cam is now 6 for 9. Nice. 3rd and 8. Newton. Nice pass for Eric Ebron, who once again, surprisingly, makes the catch. Lions fans know him as Brick Hands. Here is Newton now to A.J. Jackson, whose brother Owen Jackson is a backup linebacker for Detroit. So that family doesn't know who to root for, I assume. That's a fun storyline that I didn't even mention earlier. 1st and goal, Mike Renwick, the rookie out of Illinois, with the sack. He played really well last week against Dallas and getting off to a hot start here. There's Newton going to connect with DJ Moore for the touchdown, and Carolina will take a 7-6 lead late in the first half. Tez on 1st and 20, going to drop back to pass it. Looking for a Hawkinson. What a catch. Luke Kuechly covered him like a blanket, absolutely swarming him. Pass interference on Kuechly. The penalty would be declined, and the Lions would keep the chains moving. Now a 2nd down from the 41. Lawson going to look to throw it. Lawson dropping back, going to get it to the fullback, Nick Jumpman Baldwin, the former San Diego State Aztec, bringing it to the 36. Now with the 2-minute warning. Very next play. Here's Lawson. He's trying to show off the wheels, launching a bomb for Lawrence Parnell. He gets an incredible catch. However, he was out of bounds. But flag, pass interference on James Bradbury, and that'll bring it to the 1. Lions have an opportunity to punch it in and take the lead. Handoff for Kerryon, pushed hard by Kuechly, but that's a touchdown. Detroit's first tutty of the day, and it is now 13-7 as the Lions would decline to go for 2. Interesting call. Here's Christian McCaffrey. Look at this. He breaks the tackle from Slay, gets by Tracy Walker, and he is off to the races. What a play from Christian McCaffrey. He had a very quiet first half, hasn't really done a whole lot in the run game, but a 61-yard score, and that'll re-give Carolina the lead here late in the half. Lions trying to get a drive before halftime, or maybe not. Brian Burns with the sack, and that would end half number 1. The Carolina Panthers with a 14-13 lead over Detroit. I think the Lions, like always, not playing their best until the 4th quarter, and they do start the second half on offense. Let's see what they can do. Lawson on 1st down under pressure, and he's going to be sacked by the big fella Henry Anderson. Now it's 2nd and long after the sack. Here's Tez under more pressure, and that's a fumble forced by Luke Kuechly, picked up by Shaq Thompson, and that'll be a Carolina touchdown, and the Panthers will make it a 21-13 lead. Ensuing Lions possession. Here's Kerryon. He's in the zone, outrunning Jackson, outrunning Kuechly, and eventually pushed out, but we do got a flag. And this one will be coming back, as it'll be an illegal block in the back on Nick Baldwin, and the excellent run from Kerryon is for nothing. 2nd and 6 now from 41. Here is Lawson. Going to look to throw it under pressure, and he will connect with Juju Smith-Schuster. That's his first catch of the game, by the way. He has been quite quiet, but still good to see him making a play there. Now from the 44, Lawson going to look to throw it once again under some pressure. He's going to scramble, and he has a wide open rushing room, and he will capitalize. Lawson has some wheels, and he will bring it to the 21. Nice gain for Tez. Now from the 17. 3rd and 6. Will the Lions be forced to take the points or get the 6? As Lawson going to get it to TJ Hawkinson. And that'll be a Detroit Lions touchdown. And now the Lions are going to go for 2 and try to tie this game up. Lawson going to hand it off for Kerryon, and he is stopped. Luke Kuechly brings him down, and Carolina will keep their 21-19 lead. Panthers have it back. Newton on 1st down gets it to Eric Ebron. Ebron keeping the play alive. Should have been a gain of about 6. Instead, it's a lot more than 6. Now from the 32, 2nd and 3. Here is Cam. Risky pass over Jared Davis, and it's caught by DJ Moore for a 1st down. Panthers are now in the red zone at the 19. Here is Newton. Fakes a handoff for Jordan Scarlett. Under pressure. Fakes the sack from Flowers, but is brought down by the rookie out of Oregon, Jaquavius Highsmith. Both Highsmith and Flowers will be credited with the sack. Now a 3rd and 2. Handoff for Christian McCaffrey. He does not get it. Jared Davis brings him down shy of the line of scrimmage. 4th and 1. The Panthers will keep the field goal unit out. Here is Willie Gay to make it a 5-point game, and that kick is straight in. No pun intended, as it's now 24-19. Lions have it back. Late here in the 3rd. Lawson on 1st down. Going to look to throw it. He's going to scramble. He's going to yeet it down the field. When you yeet, you win. Unless if Juju drops the ball. That was a dime from Tez Lawson, but Juju dropped it. 2nd down. Here is Lawson. Going to scramble with it. He has open rushing room, and he's going to capitalize once more. Lawson down the field and will be tackled past the 30 at the 25 for another big run. Lawson with just 3 carries for 66 yards. Now 2nd and 3. Tez over to Hawkinson. And TJ Hawkinson will finish the 3rd quarter off with a gain of 20, and he is hurt. TJ Hawkinson would bruise his sternum. His day is done. Bruised sternums are injuries that don't normally keep you out for extra games. So if the Lions win this one, then Hawkinson should be healthy for the Super Bowl. 2nd and goal from the 4. There's Juju Smith-Schuster with the touchdown. Lions once again going to go for 2. Try to make it a clean field goal lead, and Kerryon will get it. As the damage has been done, now it's 27-24. Here's the Panthers. They need a big drive. Newton going to heave it deep, and it's going to get intercepted by Chidobe Awuzie. Awuzie had 2 picks last week against the Cowboys. Finished with, I think, 6 in the regular season. He's been a ball-hawking machine since the Lions signed him a couple years ago. There's Smith-Schuster to the 27. Nice gain for Juju. Now from the 25. 2nd and 8. Here is Lawson. Going to look to throw it. Lawson backing up in the pocket. Has time. Going to look for the end zone. And it's caught by Kenny Golladay for the touchdown. And the Lions will make it a 10-point lead with 8:16 to go. What a throw from Lawson. Even better catch from Kenny. Now 1st down. Newton hit as he throws. Nice pressure from Mike Renwick. However, the pass is going to be caught by A.J. Jackson. Now from the 28. Pass is going to get picked again. Once again, it's Chidobe Awuzie, his 2nd. You can't spell intercepted without the D. And Awuzie may have just punched Detroit's ticket to the Super Bowl. Up by 10 with the ball. Lions just have to finish off strong. 3rd and 9. The pass is incomplete. So Carolina still has a fighting chance. From the 25, Newton, nice pass. It would be caught. And a little bit more. That'll be a 1st down for Carolina. Curtis Samuel with the play. Now it's 3rd and 10 from about the 37. Big play for Carolina. If they don't get it, what do? I assume the field goal. The pass is indeed broken up. The pass would indeed be broken up by Renwick. So now 4th and 10 from the 37. Here's Matt Gay for a 54-yard field goal. It is straight and it is short. And this scenario, that's what he said. And now the Lions have an opportunity to slam the door on this one. 3rd and 9, pass incomplete, trying to get it to Smith-Schuster. Dante Jackson is there with the deflection, and Carolina will try to keep this game alive. Gonna go for the screen, and Jared Davis reads the play like a book. What a play from Davis. He was aware quickly, gets the lurk, gets the interception. Not much of a chance for Carolina to come back now, is there? 2nd and 11 from the 12. Here is Lawson. Going to look to throw it. Going to scramble under pressure from Burns. That's going to be a sack for Brian Burns, and that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning. The Lions would not get the first down, so now it's 4th and 12. Here's Matt Prater for the field goal. The kick is good. Detroit will now make it a 24-37 game. Carolina would have it back from the 25. Newton under pressure. He would be sacked by Ed Oliver, who's been quiet these past couple of weeks, but he makes the play there. Now 3rd and 18. Newton's pass is going to get intercepted. Darius, big play. Slay going to put the ice in the dagger and the money in the grave. Pick 6 for big play. Slay and the Lions are up by 20 with a minute and a half to go. Not much of a chance now for Carolina to come back. Newton from a 28, going to be sacked on first down by Shaquem Griffin. 3rd and 1 over to McCaffrey. He does get the first down, keeping the drive alive. Now from the 43, Newton sacked by Griffin. His second. Panthers call their final timeout down to 20 seconds. Short pass is caught. That's going to be a fumble. Harrison Smith forces it out. It's picked up by Chidobe Awuzie, and the Lions are headed to the Super Bowl. Touchdown for Chidobe, and the Lions have put 50 on Carolina. The play would actually be reviewed, and as you can see, Ian Thomas's knee is down. So unfortunately, the Lions will not drop 50 on Carolina. This play will be reversed, and the Panthers will keep it. They would just punt it away, actually. And with 2 seconds left, one final knee for Lawson. And for the first time in franchise history, the Detroit Lions will be advancing to the Super Bowl. Super Bowl 55, representing the NFC, will be the 16-0 Lions. I do not believe it. What a game. Carolina kept it close until the middle of the third, and then the Lions just put the gas pedal roaring. This game was 24-19 at the start of the fourth, and the Lions dropped 25 unanswered to win it. Tez Lawson played very well. Cam Newton threw 4 interceptions, all 4 of which were in the fourth quarter, by the way. Quite interesting. Kerryon Johnson played very well, nearly 100 yards. McCaffrey was contained for the most part. Hawkinson played well. He will be healthy for the Super Bowl, which is big. The pass blocking was pretty good. I don't think it was as good as last week, but not bad. Luke Kuechly played quite well. Brian Burns and Shaquem Griffin each with 2 sacks. 2 interceptions for Chidobe Awuzie, 1 for Jared Davis, and a pick 6 for Darius Slay. Also had a fumble force from Kuechly, picked up by Shaq Thompson. That was the touchdown. Slay had the other defensive touchdown. And there you go. The Lions, just the second team in the 16-0 era to have a 16-0 record and make the Super Bowl. The first one being the 07 Patriots, who, of course, lost that game to the Giants. I'm not including the Dolphins because they only went 14-0. So who will the Lions be playing? And the answer is the Kansas City Chiefs. They defeat the Texans in a close one, and the 6th-seeded Chiefs, led by Patrick Mahomes and company, will be facing off against the Lions for Super Bowl 55. That'll be next episode, premiered within the next couple days. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys are excited. Will the Lions get their first win in franchise history, or will the Chiefs get their first ring in 54 years? Because Patrick Mahomes and the crew did not get a ring yet in this series, technically speaking. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe. Deuces.